I think you should start an OnlyFans for pilot.
Yeah.
Pilot OnlyFans.
You're almost to hit a winter. All these liberals nowadays can't say anything. Dude, what is wrong with you in your line?
Then what are you worried about the line?
I have to piss.
And that won't make it in the video.
It's always nerve-wracking when your engine quits.
If we are cutting it down to 2.5 gallons, you better hope those gauges are right.
Well,
Holy crap!
What's going on, guys? This is episode 2 of flying back from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Crazy things happened. This is one of my favorite flights ever. So let's get into the video. Woo!
Concordia traffic, Skyhawk 12751 left, final for 18 Concordia traffic.
Did good? Okay. Did real good.
Oh my gosh!
I think it's the biggest myth ever that turtles are going extinct or whatever, because when I was in Puerto Rico, I saw at least 100 sea turtles.
Really?
Yeah. They were far from endangered.
They were far from endangered. What's the battery on it still?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I got this dialed down to a freaking science, brother.
Yep. Not quite as good as Trent Palmer, but you'll be there soon.
I'm the budget version of Trent Palmer. Favorite aviation YouTuber? Go.
Mike Tate.
I can second that.
I watch Trent Palmer's videos. They're alright. Hopefully I'm just gonna get something stirred up here.
Yeah, start some YouTube beef
Yeah.
between the 200 subscriber and the 240,000 subscribers. The absolute goal would be able to, have you seen Heavy D's Snowed In series?
Oh yeah.
Is to be able to do that with airplanes up in Maine, between like Trent Palmer, Mike Tate,
In where? In Maine?
in like Maine or something like that. Have like the fly-in series.
Yeah.
Have all the top aviation YouTubers there. I'm still planning on going and playing some freaking pickleball after this, brother.
I'm just hungry as hell. That's the problem.
Get hangry.
Yeah.
Engine out right now. Where are you going?
Anywhere. There's a lot of options here.
Would you rather land on a road or a field? Field?
There's no power lines in the road, but just depends. Kind of weird having somebody video me the whole flight. I feel like
You feel like you actually I don't even think about it. Once I turn them on, I don't even notice it.
well, it makes me think twice about what I say.
I don't even think about it. Once
We got all these liberals nowadays can't say anything.
You heard it here first. Friggin' Kansas Ag pilots hate liberals.
You're damn right. I don't hate liberals, they're just stupid. That sums it up. Please leave that in.
All I'm gonna say is Trump is the president. Jesus is my king. Are those the Belleville windmills?
Yep,
That is a huge wind farm.
it really is. I hate windmills too.
Why?
Because the liberals.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Why can't we hate on liberals on taking off with Tate?
What'd you just say? Take him off with Tate? Take him off with Tate? I'm not gonna put this in the video, but I think you know it's gonna be bad when I start with that. I think you should start an OnlyFans for pilot.
Yeah.
Pilot OnlyFans.
just fly naked.
Or maybe I should do it and call it Takeoff or Take 'em Off with Tate.
That's sus. That's sus. Alright.
Now we gotta go on energy. Gas.
Eco mode.
Eco mode. There you go. You know, Wyatt dissed on the liberals all day and now he's put in an eco mode. Save carbon emissions. And then he's gonna go home and he's gonna piss all you guys off again because he's gonna roll coal in his diesel truck all the way home. Yep. Like the normal Kansas.
You know, one of the bigger liberals, Taylor Swift, who endorsed Kamala Harris.
This is hilarious.
She flies around in her private jet and probably burns 400 gallons of jet fuel an hour. At least.
See, I've got so much bigger things to worry about in life than Taylor Swift's emission burning.
Hypocrites.
You heard it here first from the Republican spray play pilot.
But we're still 30 minutes out. The fuel is wavering. Why don't you film in lower frame rate?
Because it'll be 4K on the thing.
1080p though, you wouldn't notice a difference.
But then your YouTube video doesn't have that little label below that says 4K. Makes me feel cool. You know, having that 4K on a YouTube video is like having those raised insoles and being 5'7".
I was gonna say like.
And that won't make it in the video. Now I'm hungry too. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, I could eat an elephant.
Like the most dad joke.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Nope. I'll take him off with Tate.
Did you keep us online, dude?
I'm online. Ready? Look. I'm online. You just told me for the last 30 minutes that we have so much fuel.
But we have enough fuel.
Then what are you worried about the line?
I have to piss.
You drank 2 full water bottles within the first 10 minutes.
Just saying. I have to piss. Dude, you're way offline. And you're almost to hit a wind turbine. Dude, what is wrong with you and your line?
I am trying to dodge this wind turbine.
Not even close to it, dude.
I think you're more worried about fuel than you're leading on.
I'm wanting to piss pretty bad.
So everyone on YouTube that was wondering if small airplanes have a way to go to the bathroom, Wyatt is answering that question right now.
That's the perks of experimental. Trent Palmer will put in a system that he can turn his cameras on and off with, but my grandpa, he puts in a urinal. Smart man.
Smart man.
He's got his priorities straight. Hope our gauges are right. Our fuel gauges.
Yeah, I hope so too. I don't feel like that's a good thing to be thinking about.
See, with the aerial spraying, I land every hour, so I don't ever have to worry about running out of fuel. It's so nice.
Normally I don't ever have to worry about running out of fuel either, but...
Well, when you become a certified commercial IFR
Here we go.
charter pilot, then you're gonna have situations where you have to take just the right amount of fuel so that you can get all the baggage and people in the plane. So you're gonna be landing with almost minimum fuel, or close to minimum fuel, probably most times. Especially, even in airlines, I bet it's pretty close to minimum fuel because they want to be the most efficient they can.
That's true.
So, better get used to it now. So we're just passing Belleville now. We're going to Beloit. We're gonna put this plane in the hangar and then get in the Cessna 180 and fly it back up to Belleville. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Quick break in the video for the word. Okay, so this gave me so much clarity this week on decision making. God will never give you a wrong and a wrong. Say, go to the strip club or go get hammered with your buddies. That's a wrong and a wrong. Your flesh may put you in that position. God will never put you in that position. God may give you a right and a wrong. He's always going to give you a way out. And so let's say go get hammered with your buddies or be lonely and stay home. There's a right and a wrong. The unsinful one would be stay home. So that's what you should do. God may also put you in a position where it's a right and a right. Say, go to college in Kentucky or go to college in Kansas. Neither of them are wrong. You can honor God in either decision you make there. And so the best thing to do would be ask him for clarity. And here's the thing, he may not give you clarity. So then you have to make a decision. And the good thing is it's a right and a right. You're not gonna make a bad decision that's not God honoring. And so here's where I've found myself a lot, and I just think this made a lot of sense. And so here's a verse to go with it. So Ephesians 2:10 says, we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. So trying to find God's plan for the future is like searching for a needle in a haystack. There's no point. But God already knows the decisions you're gonna make. It said that in that verse. So just trust in him, trust in his plan, and just know. So that gave me so much clarity this week. I hope it gives you clarity too. Thank you. Back to the video.
I have to piss. Oh!
They're not a
My
paperclip.
goodness, I have to piss bad.
The joys of a small airplane.
I
Oh
have
my
to
goodness.
pee. I have to pee.
I feel like you're just over-exaggerating.
No, I'm
now.
not. I'm not. At all.
This whole video is gonna be Wyatt saying, I have to pee. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, see, like, for this video, your focus is, like, our conversation, mostly, probably. For the aerial spraying video we're gonna make, you can just do one, like, 5-minute video and just do, like, some highlights of the flying.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing too, though, is like, I wish I could. It would be better if I had like 3 planes, like if you had buddies flying, because then you could shoot. Because people like the shots, they don't like the conversation. It's maybe in like IFR or doing like the IFR training, they like the conversation a little more. But for the most part, people just want to see cool landings and cool clips. That's why Trim Homer has 250,000 subscribers. Well, we are definitely on E on our left tank.
It's still moving. Maybe.
No,
Yeah, it is.
it's at the bottom.
No, it's moving, look.
That's Glen Elder, isn't it?
This is the way I see it. We've got 16 minutes to get there, so we'll just call that 1/4 of an hour. So, how many gallons would that be? It's 19
14.
usable. 19 usable. Divided by 4. So we have 5 gallons in that tank, at least, because we're above 1/4. Plus whatever we have in this. And we only need 2.5 gallons. So
We're landing with 2.5 gallons of fuel.
Well, if it was total. If this is like actual minimums, but we're gonna land with the reserve of 30 minutes, no problem. You getting nervous about the fuel yet?
A little bit. I'm just waiting for it to start buffering.
That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
No.
It wouldn't be exciting?
I wouldn't be so worried with you in the plane. Now, if it was dark, I'd start to get a little bit more worried.
It'd be exciting. Either way, no matter what.
I think you put a little more hype into it than you would actually be. I don't think your piss would last very long if it started buffering. I think you'd be nervous.
Oh yeah. always nerve-wracking when your engine quits. Especially when you run out of fuel and feel like an idiot.
Coming from the guy who's had 3 engine outs. Gosh dang, Wyatt, I hope if we are cutting it down to 2.5 gallons, you better hope those gauges are right.
Well,
I'm starting to make you think.
I mean, I've done this many times, and I've had those pegged on empty, and it doesn't run out, so. I just figure it by the flight time, not the, I don't usually use the gauges. The gauges are wrong, and it makes you feel scared when you shouldn't be scared. You know that
I can see Wyatt as an instructor. Don't rely on your equipment.
Don't rely on your gauges. You shouldn't rely on your gauges. You should rely on the fuel burn and the time you spend there.
I agree.
Period. Dude, I have to be like a racehorse. 10 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
My boss at my work, he makes fun of me all the time, and he keeps coming up to me and telling me that.
Zulu, wind 150 at 0.
Wouldn't it be cool if you go back and look at your footage and you just see a plane just like fly right by us?
Holy crap!
Watch the temperature.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Point -0.6 Celsius.
Holy balls! That was insane!
Holy crap!
Oh my goodness! Holy crap! That was insane! Dude, that was insane.
You see him roll it? You didn't see him roll it?
Not under us.
No, he went up and
Oh
then
yeah, I
did a
saw
roll.
that, yeah. That was insane. I like how the whole trip we've been like, imagine if something happened.
Wouldn't it be cool if you go back and look at your footage and you just see a plane just like fly right by us? That's an F1 rocket. It's the same thing as
Oh,
you sent me.
really?
Yeah. That plane that you sent the other day. The Harmon rocket, it's just like that, but it has shorter wings.
Dude, that is absolutely crazy.
Pretty gnarly.
Did that scare you?
Yeah.
Dude, that was insane. What a beautiful night, though.
It is.
Dude, the freaking sunset over the lake is freaking gorgeous.
Very beautiful.
And that's why I do this. And that's why I like to do this. Thank you.
No problem. Flying's pretty amazing.
I'll give Wyatt a big shout out on camera. This is the guy that got me into flying. He's freaking awesome. I wouldn't be flying right now if it wasn't for this guy.
Beloit traffic, Skyhawk 12751, 5 miles to the northeast. Going to be inbound for runway 17, Beloit traffic.
Off your left wing, about a mile, slow.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's under us. That's cool.
That thing's zipping. He has way too much fun in that plane.
Yeah.
Red is dead, dude. Sorry, I know you know how Bassy lights work. Put her on the 1,000-foot markers and press these people. Alright, power all the way out. I bet you can hold it off all the way there. Keep it off. Keep it, holding it off.
Jesus, we're so sideways. That was terrible.
Just because you didn't have your crosslink correction in.
Holly coming by on your right side, Wyatt. 10 seconds.
10-4. You ready?
Coming by where? On our right side?
It's with it.
Dude, that looks like so much fun.
Yep.
Yep, the camera's recording. You can
It
see
was?
the red light. Yeah, I can see the red
Sweet.
light.
This should be a pretty cool video with all that stuff.
That's awesome. Except I butchered the last landing. I feel like I should go back up and redo it. Everything else about the flight's cool, and then it's just me butchering that crosswind. We just landed back in Belleville, and it was a long day. It was freaking awesome. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. From wheels up to touchdown. Until next time, when you take off the Tate. Bye, guys.